Today we're going to look at teaching your dog how to find an object. My name is Adele and this is Misty and we are Animal Tactics. Okay, let's get started. Okay, in this level of Find It, we are wanting to advance our dogs a little bit further. So I'm going to show you a few progressions that I do with my dog Misty. First and foremost, what we want to do is find an item where we can have a scent associated with it. For me, I have just got an old piece of towel, as you can see, well used and well loved with some little bite marks in here, that I have scented with some coffee. Of all things. Ugh, smells amazing. I don't drink coffee, still smells good. And what I have done with Misty is, first of all, I have associated the smell with the rag. So I soaked this. You can either pop it in dry coffee granules, you can use tea. For those of you that are wanting to go on and do professional scent work, what I would do is seek advice from those bodies or those corporations as to which scents you should start with. It may be anise or some other scents that they prefer you to work with in their beginning stages of professional scent work. However, we just do this at home purely as a trick to exhaust her mind and getting her nose into gear. So I've soaked this actually in a liquid formula of coffee for 24 to 48 hours. Then all I have done is just literally taken it out, wrung it out, and then just let it hang and dry. So it is now a dry cloth, but is fully embedded with the smell of coffee. You can also pop it in a dry container of coffee if you wish, or tea, or anything else that you may like to associate with scent. Some people might use a eucalyptus or a different smell. I just found coffee to be the easiest and it was recommended to me from someone else. So the first thing I want to do is get her to recognize that smell. She's ready to go, so let's get moving. So what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm just going to reward her for just simply touching and recognizing this cloth. Every time she touches it or smells it, she will get a little reward. And today we're using some Fritz or Devon for those of you that are interstate. For anyone that's overseas, a hot dog sausage, ham. Just be careful what you give your dogs, obviously. Sometimes I use chicken hearts, boiled, little dried sardines, little dry pieces of fish. You can use kibble. Anything that works when you're training your dog. Bits of cheese. Misty also loves cheese. So she's got this down pat. She knows exactly what this is. So now I'm going to teach her the next progression, which is to find it. Like you would have done in level 1, find it in open containers. Let the dog watch you, put your object or a ball or something. I've just always started with the rag inside, some plant pots or a couple of containers or an open box, and let them watch you put that into that container and then start adding the cue word, find it. So for instance, I don't have these objects in front of me because we're going to go a bit further today, but if I wanted her to find it, I'm simply going to pop that there and go, Misty, find it. She gets a reward when she has found this. Now you can see she brought this back to me, and the reason being is because I've trained her. This is kind of like a fetch, but I have trained her when she scent marks, when I start hiding this object shortly, she will not fetch and bring back. She'll just indicate to me with a nose and then look to me with her eyes. So for the instance of this one, I'm just going to pop it behind me and go, Misty, find it. Start now to kick into that nose drive. Where has it gone? Can you find it? Yes, good girl. And because it's out in the open, she's just fetched that for me today. So let's try again. I'm just going to pop it a bit further behind, putting it in my feet here. Misty, find it. Yes, good girl. She found it. So the one thing I will like to just point out here is that smells do transfer. Okay, so what you need to be aware of is that wherever you hide your object, the smell will transfer from your rag or your object onto the other surfaces. So the best thing to do is maybe try and find places where you can hide this that are not frequently used. I haven't done this for a while with Misty in this room. I tend to use another room. So today we've come in here where this smell is not embedded anywhere in any of the sofa or the cushions. And I've also set up my room with lots of little hidey spots. So just over to my left, I've got a cupboard where I can put this inside a drawer. I've got one of my fitness steps that I can hide it under. I've also grabbed out my husband's gaming bag and popped a cushion on there ready to hide. I've got cushions down behind the floor. I've got a few different areas that we can hide this apparatus for her to then seek. So progression, let's move in from here. So you've got it out in the open, you've got to find it, the dog's bringing it back to you. They're now recognizing that that is the behavior you're wanting them to achieve and you're rewarding them for that. So let's now up the ante. So we're going to start with something small and easy to do, which may just simply be grabbing a pillow. Okay. So what I'm going to do is toss a piece of food away for Misty so that she doesn't see me hide it under the pillow, and then I will get her to come find it. So I'm tossing that away, hiding that under the pillow. Misty, find it. And straight away she's realized. So she's a bit too clever, a bit too good for me. So let me hide it over here. Misty, find it. Took her a bit longer that time. So we're going to just now keep progressing. Yes, good girl. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to progress this a bit further so that you can see how we can advance this to quite an elite level where it is totally hidden out of her view. And I'm going to move her out into my passageway where she can't see me hiding it. Let's do a few in here first and then we'll progress to that. Okay, Misty, come. I want you to sit. So ideally we're going to do this where she can see at the moment, me hiding it. So simply I'm going to pop it into this cup holder there. Misty, go find it. Yes. So she saw where I placed that. And as you notice now, she didn't bring it back to me. Misty, find it. Good. She fetched this time. Good girl. Okay, let me toss that away. Go get it. Different cup holder. Misty, find it. Yes, good girl, good girl, good girl. So she's really excited at the moment. She loves doing this game. I'm going to send her away. So again, let her see it. Maybe let it poke out a little bit. Misty, find it. And it's perfectly fine to let that poke out. Let the item peek out a little bit where your dog can just recognize it. Keep rewarding them. This may take a week or two. It doesn't matter. It's all for you, for fun, and you will find that this really does fatigue your dog. I've actually evolved this to all different rooms of the house, and I mix it up, and then even outdoors, which you will do in professional scent work. It may be, you know, a bus or an old car or out in a park somewhere where you can really kick into your dog's natural ability to sniff out things. They are so much better than we are. So as you can see, hiding it in the room here, I can send her away again. Whoopsies, it stuck to my finger. Go, oh, and she's going to catch it, and oops, that one landed on her back. That's interesting. Come here, it's on your back. Here. Good girl. On the floor. Get it. Yes, good girl. Now, I've just popped it under that pillow. She's totally unaware of where I've put it. So what I'm now going to do is, my cue word is, Misty, find it. She's already searching. Now, this may take some time. So she's really, really using her nose now. We haven't placed it under that pillow as yet. Just going to let her do the work. Misty, back in here. It's not out there, sweetheart. Find it. Oh, she totally bypassed it. So it really makes them work. It's so fatiguing to do this. I'm just, when she's not watching me, she's just going to step out. No, I was just going to release that just a little bit. She's coming back. She's getting the general idea. While she's not watching, I'm just going to open that a bit more just to get this moving for you guys. I would normally just sit and wait. This may take 15 minutes, 20 minutes. That's okay. Let them work. It's really working their brains. It's really working them. So she's full on searching, big search mode. So it's really actually awesome to watch them. Misty, back in here. Misty, in here. Come. Come find it. She knows, she's looking. She's picked up the scent. She's picked it up. And yes, good girl, big rewards. So jackpot reward there. Make sure you let her know exactly what you wanted her to do and she's achieved it. All right, so let's do this again. We're going to advance this again further. I'm just going to walk out of the room, pop her out behind a wall here where she can't see me. Missy, come and sit. Sit. Given her a few bits of treats there. Let me quickly come in here. And this time, I'm going to pop it up here. I'm going to have a little bit poking out again. And find it. So we wait. We need that wait music going. Do, 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 do. Just love watching them. I love watching her really trying to seek this out. She knows it's over in that direction. She's picked up the scent. No, not there. So I always try to just direct myself out of the way. I'm not giving her any clues here. Not at this moment. But you know what? It is okay to give your dog clues. I'm going to pull her back in. Misty, it's not out there. In here. Good girl. Let's go find it. So she's very much looking at ground level here. I haven't popped anything up high today. So while she's not watching, I'll just poke it out a bit more. Let's try to get her engaged in this. Like I say, this is definitely taking it up the next level. This is way above level 2. And again, yes, you got it. Good girl. Again, I would recommend for level 2, just bringing it back down a notch and just putting it under a few items around the room, under a pillow, just poking out from underneath a couch, in a drawer, but leave the drawer open, those kinds of things initially, and then start really making it difficult for them. I'll do a few easy ones and then more difficult. So let's just do another one here. Misty, come. I want you to sit. Misty, stay. So this time is a sit stay. Now I'm just going to, you won't be able to see me there. Out. Come. It took too long. Come. Sit. Stay. Just trying to make sure she doesn't see me. Stay. Let's pop it inside here this time. Just a smallest little piece poking out. Misty, come find it. So she was hiding down the passageway there. A bit hard for me to show you, but she was kind of around the corner down my passageway, totally unable to see. But she could see just over here. I've got a TV cabinet with a drawer. I was going to put it in there, but she could just slightly see me around that corner. So I've changed my mind. I'm going to go back over here and I've popped it just poking out of the little... Yes, good girl, good girl. So I just had it poking out of our little armrest here, which has a little hidey hole underneath it. Missy, look, treats. Good girl. All right, so what I'm going to do now is just go and put her around further where she can't see me, and we'll try putting it in the drawer. So let's give this a go. Misty, come. Back. Sit. Sit. Stay. So you'll be able to see this on the B-roll in a minute. which is my other device I've got going. Misty, come find it. Straight away she found it. Good girl. So she's really kicked into her drive now. All right, so that is how we do Find It level 2. Have fun, enjoy. Misty, come here. Sit, drop. Beautiful. Have fun, enjoy this game. It really is an awesome game to play with your dog when you're wanting to fatigue them mentally. It takes a lot of work for them to really do that searching and seek and find, and it is highly rewarding for them. Again, any scent that you wish to use, but if you're going to go onto professional work, please do check with the corporation or the body where you're going to be doing scent work as to which scents they would wish for you to start with. Have fun. Thank you for watching today, and we'll see you all again real soon. I hope you enjoyed our tutorial today. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss our weekly releases. If you would like to see more videos of this level, check out our playlists. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Links are in our description below.